Doki-Doki. I'm gonna wait for some people to hop in here. Give it just a couple minutes. All right. Get things going here. Thanks, Emla. Appreciate that, man. All right, got some boys in the chat. What's good? What's good? Or girls, I don't discriminate here. Okay, boys in the chat, baby. Okay. I think we're gonna get the show on the road here, so let's do it. Previously on Doki-Doki Literature Club, trying to romance some hot anime cuties. So let's see what's in store for us today. Okay. You can skip button to fast forward the text you've already read. I get to make more poems. All right, the move. Here's the move. Throw out suggestions in the chat if you'd like. Trying to get Yuri. What's up, man? We're trying to get this cutie here to give me some good stuff. Okay, so I don't remember what kind of words she liked, but we're gonna try and figure out what they were. They were not emotion words. Memories, vertigo, special. I'm gonna yeah, she does. She actually might be watching right now. I'm not sure. Oh, also, it doesn't look like we might need to mess with the capture because it doesn't look like it's showing the actual game audio. So we're going to fix that real quick. We're gonna go. It's gonna go offline for a second. All right, and we're gonna reset it here. Okay. Hopefully that works. There we go. Okay. Sweet. Cool. All right. Sayori likes. That's right. So we're gonna go for breathe. Let's go. What was ambient? Oh yeah, easy. Nibble. Kawaii. Not kawaii. That's jumpy. Forgive. Variance. Let's go. Oh, climax. We know that one's one for her. Oh, that's an emotion word. Misfortune, sugar, wrath. Let's go. Let's go. Frightening? Sticky. I don't know about sticky. Probably not sticky. Frightening. Okay, yep. Nice. We're doing good here. Infallible, feather, despise, shiny, disaster. Let's go. She's kind of, I don't know about sticky. Oh no. I don't like that. That's one of her. Tragedy. What? Sayori likes tragedy. Okay, good to know, I guess. Philosophy, agonizing, fluffy, horror, imagination, massacre. Oh my gosh. Yuri's kind of messed up. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I'm into that. I hope not. Oh no. That's not good. That is not a good one. Scars? No, okay. What was your question? Tell the truth. Yes. The answer is yes. She's also not real, so that is a you have a big advantage over there. Meager pleasure. Socks. Dark. No. Oh no. This is definitely a brum moment here. This is not good. Ocean, hopeless, poof, nightgown. Ocean, hopeless? No. I'm gonna say. This is a hard one. Journey? Yes. Let's go. Precious, heaven sent. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Let's go. Okay, I'm killing the game over here, guys. I don't know. This is crazy. Graveyard, gotta be. Anything depressing is Yuri's MO. Whistle, party, promise, determination. Okay, yeah, killing it. Look at this. Existence, yes. Uncontrollable. Oh, uh-oh. We're gonna go for explode. Let's go. I am getting so crazy, so buck wild with it right now. You have no idea. Misery. Oh no, that's not a good one. All right, it's fine. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. That's crazy. I've gotten a little bit more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Andrew.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
Ehehe. I'm just not used to you being in the club, that's all.
I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood.
It's a weird sentence.
But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Wow, that's kind of mean. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? I guess it's snack time. Oh no! Oh no!
No thanks.
I don't want no snacks. No snacks in the literature club. We don't do snacks. Eh? That's not like you at all. How does she know?
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
What is happening? What? Why that all of a sudden?
No reason, really.
I don't know about this. Am I gonna rob her? I hope not.
I just wanted to look at it.
Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Okay. Only 2 small coins fall out. I
I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair. How did you even know?
It's simple.
Man, I got a huge brain right now, dude. I got huge brain.
If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room.
It's simple logic. Simple logic.
So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some.
Wow, the truth comes out.
But there's one more thing.
You're always hungry.
And so that only leaves the one option.
Wah! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty.
Aha, ha ha ha. Yuri suddenly giggles.
Huh?
I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. Ah ha 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 ha. I wasn't listening or anything. Okay, this this voice acting though? Okay. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Andrew to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Hello.
Come say hi.
Oh, okay. There's my real wife. Say hi to the people.
Hi.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
All right, get out of here. You clown. Yeah, she doesn't have purple hair. Sorry. That's what I'm saying. I think I'm killing the voice acting. I don't know about you guys. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Oh my gosh. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. Look how embarrassed she is. Ahaha. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. Okay, there's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Oh, okay. Retribution. That. Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Hee. Yeah, I'm definitely into, Yuri, book girl. That's the move, man. That's the move.
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But. Stammering is really the move. You wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori.
Hee. Oh my gosh, wow. Gah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was... A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. I thought I just abused her or something. It's not cool. Just gave her a smack. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution.
Actually, that one almost worked. You guys aren't ready for my Natsuki voice. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Hugging a cookie.
Jeez, just eat it.
Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good.
Yum.
Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue.
You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Yeah, mediocre, I bet. This is really how I think every man, how it happens for every man, so, you know. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. but yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. This is so riveting. Man, just this crazy conversation about just delectable cookies. Man, how great is this? Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Ehehehe. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. What's up, Spring? My golf handicap? I'm not even good enough to have a handicap. I don't even have one. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? This is a really great interaction in the chat. I'm really digging it. It's good. I'm good, Spring. Thanks for asking, dog. Having a great time. People are vibing in the chat very clearly. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori? Oh, also, I was informed that it is Monika and not Monika. Uh-oh. Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Ugh! Where's Monika anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. Oh, you got that right. But I can't romance Monika, so it doesn't even matter. Monika, what is wrong with me? That's gonna bring this full circle. Johnson, that's gonna be the big move. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a ha ha ha? I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, Monika's definitely single for sure. She's absolutely doesn't have another man. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. She has a That's true. Excuse me? Yeah, Natsuki, I'll be honest with you, girl. She is more desirable than you. Suddenly, the door swings open. You guys haven't heard Natsuki, Monika yet. Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Oh, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Oh, that's an awfully odd.
Eh? Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Oh, boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me.
Oh, never mind that. What held you up anyway?
Ah, well, my last period today was study hall. So she should have been on time. It's effing study hall. To be honest, it just kinda lost track of time. Ha 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 ha. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Okay, now she plays piano? Okay. Uh-oh. 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 Cutie alert. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Piano. I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. I don't really. I just kinda started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monika. Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay!
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Andrew. Monika smiles sweetly.
I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
No pressure on our best girl, Monika. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, not really.
I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. What an escapade that was. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori already finished her entire cookie. Bro, she smashed that cookie. Are you kidding me? This is wild. Yuri is back to her books, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Where'd she go in the closet?
Hey, Yuri.
I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No. I was just kind of waiting for you.
If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started?
Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. A request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second?
Sure.
Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go.
Oh, I missed those voices. And then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. I'm really checking it out. Oh, yikes. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks. I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
Yeah, why not? Shall we go then?
Yeah.
Where are you two off to?
Yuri was going to make some tea, so...
I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monika. Oh yes, methodical.
We're just filling the water pitcher.
Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. Yeah, Monika, step off, bro. Step out of our business. Not cool. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? Pog.
That's...
Monika, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want me to tell you there's something wrong with helping involve Andrew in club activities? She's about to go ham. Huh? I don't know what to do for exclamation mark. My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Andrew. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Okay, we're getting some one-on-one time here. This might get a little buck wild here. I don't know. Be careful. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that?
Yuri. Something about the way she said that.
Maybe it's the way she's stressed. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me?
No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monika to judge people like that.
Andrew, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me?
Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head.
I do kind of have a point, though, huh? Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can always hide them away. Man, that was a funny joke, guys, wasn't it? Really good.
But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane.
Oh dear. I did not notice. Mike, that's funny.
Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane.
No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that?
Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that?
Friend, you say, Yuri lifts her head. Andrew, I really like being friends with you. Straight to the friend zone, baby. We're going right in.
Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too.
I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better.
Anyway.
Yeah. Shall we go?
Yeah.
Yuri and I walked to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we returned to the classroom. What a nice little interaction we had. Look at that. Amazing.
Oolong.
I like the word oolong. Andrew, do you like oolong tea?
Yeah. Anything is fine.
Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Whoa, we're getting crazy. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly. Oh, sorry.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything.
Hoo. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Perhaps I will.
Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself.
You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do when it's you who's around anyway.
That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Andrew. It's very endearing.
Yuri
wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I can't keep up with it. It's too crazy. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Andrew, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Huh? Why is that?
It's a bit easier on my back. I wonder. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because my your
posture, right?
Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes. I have terrible reading posture. That's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
I'll go ahead and get the book.
I retrieved the book from my bag.
I have some chocolate as well.
It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I keep hidden from Sayori's candy radar because she'll effing kill me. If she knew, she would kill me in my sleep. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our side. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each one holding half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. Uh-oh. I can't see too well. Scary. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? How? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Oh, I'm getting so excited. Oh no. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup, holding it with my hand that's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Oh no. That'd be the end of the world. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I've finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup in between my legs and fumble with a chocolate wrapper.
Sorry.
I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper.
You can have as much as you want.
That's okay. I won't take any.
Huh? Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages.
You're right. That's a good point. I didn't even think about that. Yeah. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course. Oh, what a camera transition. Looking good, looking fresh with it, though. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Oh no. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely normal. She's ready for it. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Oh, just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. This is getting so detailed. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just? Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what happened. Andrew.
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that.
Well, you were just helping. It's gotta be. Yuri seems like a kind of a dark chocolate kind of girl, I think. That's something that friends do. Right?
I mean...
Not really in this kind of context, but...
Yeah. That's all it was.
Yeah, then you don't need to stop or anything. Oh no.
I see.
The situation has gotten really tense. Feeding chocolate is so intense, dude. It's crazy. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can't tell just by her expression that even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. Well, that's usually how breathing works. I raise my arm. Just like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. What a buzzkill. No, Monika goes, what? Not today. Okay, everyone.
What?
Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Andrew, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. Man, I almost got to half base. That's about what that maybe would be. Feeding chocolate? Who knows? I'll take care of the cups.
Yeah.
Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Man. Okay, time to share some poetry. Let's go. Who should I read it to first? Call it on the chat. Let's see. Who am I sharing with first? Let's see. Start with Yuri? That is rude. That's just rude. Start with her? Wow, that is funny. That is funny. If only Justin Timberlake was an option. That is funny. Alright, we're gonna just get I'm gonna get Natsuki out of the way. I know you guys needed some more Natsuki voice in your life, so. Well, I can admit that's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort.
That's good.
But I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's I can't even read. It's going to just sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Going to just sound like you're forcing it. That's a terrible sentence. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Wow! Natsuki stopped short all of a sudden. Don't tell me.
Huh?
You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you?
Whoa, what are you talking about? Keep your voice down.
You know Yuri would love this angsty.
Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean I mean.
It looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. I'm so done with you. I think Natsuki's got a crush on me, and she doesn't like that I'm digging Yuri. That's the thing. There's gonna be a fight coming up soon, I bet. Punches, a little bit of claws. Ooh, it's gonna get nasty. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me.
Ouch. Ouch.
This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. You know, that's true. She really didn't like it, huh? We're gonna save Yuri for last, I think, is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go for Sayori. Because she's... Oh! I like this one, Andrew. It has some nice feelings in it.
Oh, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both.
That's not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by the heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure how exactly that works. Then again, excuse me, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing.
Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Ah, you want me to write something for you? I missed that one. What did that say? Ah, you want to write something for me? Oh, okay, gotcha. That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try and keep it in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a bit of both. There's a word for that, right? Medium poems. What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah, I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give the rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
Is it? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Andrew. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Oh, I didn't even get to read. I didn't even get to read Natsuki's. She was like so mad. Okay, alright, let's do it. Bottles. I top off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar? It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly? Tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, all... Happy thoughts and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way, comes down a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging, digging, scraping, and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through the locked front door. Finally, all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. Yikes. I'm not sure about that one.
Holy crap, Sarah, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monika has taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. Okay.
I see that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm just so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it.
Bro, I don't know if she's okay. She sounds not okay.
The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Thanks. I feel like it was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up.
Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Ha ha ha! Don't get ahead.
Oh, ha 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 ha! Don't get ahead of yourself.
Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it more later than a week. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Nice. Cool. Monika. Monika, 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 Monika. Monika time, Monika, Monika, Monika. Okay. Hi again, Andrew. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. Aha!
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go.
I give my poem to Monika. Alright, this one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style?
I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented.
Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen.
I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her.
Mm-hmm. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers?
I hope you don't mean that in a bad way.
Of course not. I just mean that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her.
You completely misunderstood.
Ah ha ha, calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she already got a boyfriend. Oh no! Oh no, she's taken? That's not good.
Wait, really?
Oh, she got me. She got me good. She got me so good. Come on. Oh yeah, a fictional one anyway. Monika kind of whispers that last one to me. It's just a hunch, but, well.
Well, there's not really anything wrong with that.
Oh well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out. So, I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look.
I don't know if I... Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one.
It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
Ahaha. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing I never really seen before, I guess.
I don't know. That's kind of what it sounded like. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. Also, okay, if they're getting like weird and kind of spooky, scary, Yuri's just gonna be like, oh man, it's gonna get real weird. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see.
It's too hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Ahaha. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So, putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind or when something unexpected may happen. Okay. Let's save then. Wait. Is this tip even about writing? Does she know what she said? What am I even talking about? Ah, that's my advice for today. What? Okay, what is that about? Thanks for listening. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. It's the moment. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Here it is. All right. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face.
Do you, like it?
Andrew, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why you did a good job explaining. I really wanted to give it more imagery.
Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hand Hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this.
Used to what?
I don't know.
It's fine. Take your time.
Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy.
Are you saying you've never shared your writing before?
Yuri nods.
Really? I don't believe it.
I really only write for myself, and besides, people would just laugh at me.
Do you really think that?
Again, Yuri nods.
Huh. Even your close friends?
That's kind of sad. Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why.
Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today?
Yeah, I do. If it's with you. It's a long one. Oh, I saw blood. I saw the word blood. Oh no. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. You know me, just slicing off pieces of white bread. I'm crazy about it. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. Oh. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symphony. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife, the very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Huh. Interesting. She is the raccoon. I don't know what that's... Yikes. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical.
I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies, eating bread. Man, I'm so weird. Sometimes I'm just hanging out, and then I just start eating bread, and that's kind of my hobby. You know me, bread guy. So quirky, just kind of eat bread, you know? It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
Why do you keep them to yourself?
Because they're embarrassing and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Andrew?
Well, yeah, I guess I do.
I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best way we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. Oh no. I might be ranting a little bit now. The robot got stuck. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Andrew.
That's exaggerating a little bit.
It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now, I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling, and you're to thank for that.
It's, nothing really.
Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Oh, we're gonna get this bread. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today. So, if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets that we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us that we're actually going to be doing for the event. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you'd heard it already. My wife is an eater of the bread. Eater of the bread. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monika. Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. She returns. Ehehe. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monika? You didn't start setting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never, in my life, do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But I think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire... Oh. What just happened? I accidentally right-clicked and it went away. Oh, okay. Oh, if I right-click, it goes away. Okay, I get real confused. Yeah, to inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. That's Yuri. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice.
I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monika have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but... It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice. Ahaha, that's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monika, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poems in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh, no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Haha, of course. It's getting epic out here. What can I say? Now, let's see. Monika flips through a notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monika begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monika. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. I don't understand the face you're making right now. It's crazy. Finally, Monika finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monika takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monika. Oh, thank you very much. I was just hoping to get a good example. Set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next. What? Yuri's filed up all of a sudden. I didn't like the way I delivered that line. I did not like it. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Let's go, Yuri. Let's go. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? I don't know. As Yuri gets past the first couple lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. Oh, let's go. She's the fierce, confident woman I'm looking for. The poem is full of twists and turns in structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. So we applaud. Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count? Okay, I guess I'm next then. Sayori hops out of her chair and quickly walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori?
It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or your own head. This is just, there's so much dialogue. It is a visual novel. I guess I didn't realize this game was just a visual novel, but it's getting so detailed with reciting poetry. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew thorough. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it!
Good job, Sayori.
Even Andrew liked it, I guess. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean?
It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that the other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. Huh? I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a bit more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. Bro, we are getting epic out here. And next time, I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Humph. Don't make me go before Andrew. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Andrew lower everyone's standards a little bit before I have to do it. What? She's such a twerp. What the heck? I think my quality got a little bit weird there. Okay. Let me know if it still looks good for you guys, because it's looking weird on my end. But okay. Natsuki.
It's fine. It's fine.
Cool. Thanks, man.
I might as well get it over with.
But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read.
I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today.
I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. Oh no, I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway.
Sorry, I'm not as good as everyone else.
Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. I feel like I picked a good voice for Natsuki. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you feel at least a little prepared to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's kind of embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, though. Well, I guess that's in that case. You won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting.
Oh, jeez. Oh, I probably should find another poem to recite instead.
That's fine, too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy, and it makes me do the pose where my skirt goes up.
Oh, yeah. No problem.
Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, so let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can't do this. I can't do this.
Alright.
I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monika, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club and impressing Monika, then I'll have to do my best.
Ready to go, Sayori?
Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Hee.
Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal about it.
It must be a little nice, though. Oh, don't make Yuri jealous. Oh, no. Oh, no. How am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Andrew. You don't have to say it.
Whatever. Let's go already.
I will come with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed.
Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
No wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean, Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do? What kind of question is...
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here.
Okay, we're gonna save here, because it said, like, to save before important things. Hey, sorry, Sayori, what can I say? Oh, my phone. When I said Sayori, my phone was like, thought I said hey, Siri. Sorry.
Walking home with Yuri, huh?
Why does the thought of that make my heart pound?
I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so...
Isn't she so beautiful and smart?
That has nothing to do with what I just said.
Ha ha ha, you admitted it.
Jeez. Oh, it's so embarrassing. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen.
Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know?
Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry.
Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
If you say so. The conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for driving me with such a weird question. Got that right. I can't just lie to her, and if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time? Who knows what'll happen? I don't. Okay, 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 Alright. Gotta write more, gotta write more poetry. Yeah. I can't drop the bars, bro. What do you think I am? Defeat. No. Tenacious? Oh yeah, I guess so. Determination. Yep. Killing it. Dark. No! Ah! Fester. I know that's one of them. Oh. Oh, Natsuki didn't like it. She didn't like that one. Climax. Got it. Incapable? Okay, yeah. Fickle. Cool. Killing it. Intellectual. Oh, yeah. Meager. Let's go. Oh, dude, I'm killing it right now. I'm going wild. Heaven sit. Let's go. Incongruent. Unending. Anime. Infinite. Massacre. No, that was fear. I shouldn't have picked fear. Ah, no. Tragedy. No! Skirt. Eternity. Yeah. Covet? This is a hard one. Nightgown. No! Dream? Okay, cool. Nice. Ah, man. I'm the last one here again.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I just walked into...
Where are you practicing piano again? I'm getting distracted. Yeah. Ahaha. You must have had a lot of determination starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you are willing to help out for the festival, too. Heavy. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monika, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Something. Oh, come on! Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? Yeah, I didn't say I don't like it. I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you all of people? I can't read today. Ooh. Because it's right. It's right in your name. Monika. Eh? That's not how you say my name at all. I don't know. I think I read that wrong. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Oh, well, okay. I keep getting this weird, what she said, like, about saving my game earlier. Like, I feel like Monika is, like, out here, I don't know. I feel like she's out here, like, breaking the fourth wall and stuff. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as funny as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me, where is Sayori anyway?
Oh, there you are.
Sayori's sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her.
Hey, Sayori.
I wave my hand in front of her face. Huh?
You're spacing out again.
Sorry, don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so.
I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else, but the conversation is already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monika if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monika, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Andrew, what's up?
Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently?
Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? I'm gonna sneeze. Oh. Look at the light. Okay, we're okay.
Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems downcast today.
Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monika peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Excuse me. Burrito bowl for dinner. Popping back up. Maybe there's something on her mind, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Andrew. You certainly know her a lot better than I do.
Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her, and I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Huh? Are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone.
Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest.
Person of interest? What do you mean by that?
I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Andrew. What? Oh no, how could it be?
Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion?
Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anyone else, you know. Oh, I broke her heart. That sucks. She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her.
What? No way. Sayori's is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now that it always has been.
You're so funny, Andrew. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you? This is hitting deep, bro. I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now.
Alright.
Monika smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monika stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, and she's keeping her voice so quiet I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. How exactly how much do I care about her? And I'm letting this weigh me down so much. Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monika. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Yuri. Yeah, okay. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. So embarrassing. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've really never seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation when it occurred. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. Aw, I'm being a big strong man. Let's go, baby. By now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything.
Relax, you didn't even do anything.
But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts.
Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that?
Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that.
In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern.
Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those willing to share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen.
Oh, it's really not that big of a deal. I mean, I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori.
Sayori?
Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her.
Oh, that's quite romantic.
Huh?
Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. The robot got emotions for a hot second there.
It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all.
Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or
maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much.
Andrew, the world is full of meaning, often hidden deep within plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them.
Ah, so you think that there might be something behind it after all?
I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't match what may be going on inside of her head, and she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I feel some concern for her, but in your case it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she?
Well, I guess that was the case.
Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all.
Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if it was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. Dang, hashtag deep. That was a deep sentence. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her.
Yuri, you're giving me way too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy.
Yeah, pretty simple guy, huh?
So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you.
That's not a compliment, is it?
It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading?
Well, as long as you're okay with it.
Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway.
Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monika calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monika, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Alright. Call it out in the chat. What am I picking? I need some help. Who should I do first? Got one for Sayori. Yeah. Knock her out first. Okay. Sounds good. It's nice, I guess.
Come on, I can already tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Oh no, she knows. Probably Yuri.
Huh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. Sticky. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Well, of course I am.
Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Andrew.
Sayori, is there something wrong?
Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today.
Alright. Just tell me if you need anything, okay?
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If
you insist.
Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori?
Tell Monika I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the room, humming to herself. I feel like that's suspicious. I'm gonna talk to Natsuki. Yeah, no thanks. Oh no.
Huh? You didn't even...
Next! Oh my gosh. We'll do Monika and then Yuri. Hi, Hendra. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival?
Being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. Great. It's great. It would also make me appear happy to see. Ha 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 ha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure.
I'll let Monika take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Your style's gotten so refined, Andrew. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Sorry, I was reading chat. Yeah. Monika does have pretty gray hair, I will say. I think the purple's winning for me though.
Well, I guess so.
Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these last couple of days than she's talked in the whole year. Bow situation. I'm not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive.
Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself.
You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her.
That's...
Ahaha. It's awfully suspicious, you know. Dude, Monika's on it. She knows what's going on. Spending time with her in the club room every day, reading that edgy novel with her.
Well, I just feel bad that she's having a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know.
Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up, so if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say
that like I'm going to hurt her.
Sorry, I didn't mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Okay. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
Alright.
Alright, here we go. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth, a lady who knows everything, a beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all else have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Till one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me beneath the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look into her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Kind of pretty. Nice. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life's meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about.
I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical.
Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning?
You know, there's one thing I notice. Seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Ahaha, are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone.
You mean one-dimensional?
Yeah, like that. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid that it's not good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much effort into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or bad or okay, they want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay. Let's go. Your time. Let's go. Oh, look at that smile. She's smiling at me. Andrew, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally.
Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me, but I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after.
Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling, I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought I would feel like this.
I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe you're so good at something that you never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame.
Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice.
What do you mean?
Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Andrew, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Oh, it's gonna get sad. Did you know that it's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading? In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway, but books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. This is so sad. Can we get some F's in the chat for Bread Girl? For Raccoon Bread Girl? Books are so people you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So, when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all.
People say that about you?
I'm not a know-it-all, Andrew. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know about that. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. Oh, this is so sad. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write, but it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time.
But I haven't really done anything.
No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a different person, Andrew. I speak too slowly. I guess so. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things, but every time you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others, but that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy.
I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them.
Man, I am standing up for my girl Yuri.
I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends, and I would say, I've had at least one success.
What a dude. I'm out here.
Wouldn't you?
If you put it that way, yeah, we really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Aw.
Do you want to show me your poem?
Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Ghost Under the Light Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette glows. Closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility, but I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green. My heart is amber. Oh, that's sweet. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri, but instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it?
No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond.
Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one is about. I don't know if I'm if I'll be able to explain this one.
That's fine.
I don't know if I get it. I'm probably not smart enough. Maybe about love, maybe about me, who knows?
I understand this one.
Yuri's having an even harder time speaking than usual.
Does this one mean a lot to you?
Yuri nods.
I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me, so thank you, and I hope we keep spending time together.
Aw, despite my inability to make contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can. The poem is... Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence.
You mean I can keep it?
Yuri nods.
I'd love to.
Again, Yuri faintly smiles, as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometime.
Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job.
Yuri finally turns back towards me. The tension is building, boys. Tension is building. I guess we should move on before Monika says something. I'm sure we can talk again later.
Yeah, I'm sure we will.
Oh. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your normal, usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
It seems you're right. Sayori's always helps lighten the mood a bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well she actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Oh no.
No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it.
Oh.
That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people?
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything is fine.
What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sorry, just checking chat. Monika, yeah. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can. Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. All these pauses. Now, Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez. Oh.
Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around.
That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set up the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself.
Your mind is already racing, I see.
That's great. You'll be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Andrew. The one who is truly... Oh, I thought Monika said that. She's swinging it hard. You're useless.
The one who is truly useless. Oh.
Ahaha, don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that.
That's...
Is Monika suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? Oh, how on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Okay, she's sliding in. Well, even if I don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monika's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Andrew may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. Okay, Yuri is really pushing you. This is good. So, therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Andrew to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't. Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Andrew to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. I'm sure he's interested in. You literally just said. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez, can we just settle this already? Yeah. Andrew, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Of course.
Humph. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Oh, I could pick Sayori. I mean, the choice is clear. I'm gonna go ahead and save. The choice is very clear.
Well, I'd probably be most useful helping out Yuri.
Me. Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying. Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Andrew?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things, so I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah, I already said I'd be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki's feeling a little sour.
So, is that everything we needed to go over?
Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word. She's excited, all right. But I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Andrew?
Me? Yeah, I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out.
That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? I'm Natsuki. I'm dumb. Natsuki. What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Andrew picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They really go well with my tea, and nothing that I do for the event will compare to that. So, I get it. At least they're good friends. They're nice to each other. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone. Check it out. Okay, yep. Okay. But I mean, understand, Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even though if it didn't work out perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this, because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event.
I believe you.
Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika and Natsuki at the doors. They chat with each other. Huh? I turn around. Sorry, I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Yo, we're about to exchange contact information. Let's go.
Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number?
I think that would be the best way. Yes.
Alright then.
Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday.
Huh? My house?
Is that a problem?
No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house, since I'm the one helping you.
I suppose that makes sense, but if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Oh, a little smile.
Oh, alright. In that case, it won't be a problem.
I decide not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll need to make sure my room is clean.
I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are.
Don't underestimate yourself, Andrew. I think that we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only choose me because you felt bad or something.
Wait, you don't actually think that, do you?
I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me.
You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do.
But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression.
Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right?
I didn't realize.
I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it.
Let's go.
Do you believe me?
Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday.
Yeah, I am too.
After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this! Yuri is coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. Oh no, there's no telling. There is no telling what might happen. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. Until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. It's already Sunday. Oh, no. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her and putting Yuri aside. I haven't even heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club earlier the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monika said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her, I'm coming over, much like I've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her to not run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Andrew. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it?
Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. Ehehe. If you came over more often, I wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I
end up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today?
Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that?
Sayori had already left by the time we decided to make that last meeting. Monika told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monika today?
Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
Oh, so it's just me and Yuri then.
Yep. There's more silence between us. It's getting awkward, guys. It's getting awkward. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. Yeah, I like the bird. Got a little hair, a little bit of a hairdo there. It's nice. I finally get to the point.
I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So,
Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's
no good, Andrew.
Huh?
Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. This, bro, just throw a little popsicles, a little bit of freezy pop on there. Ooh, that's a good snack, summertime snack. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is my punishment, isn't it? Oh no, Sticky, no. I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. It just wants to torture me. Oh no.
Sayori.
I grab Sayori by the shoulders.
What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this, so tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it.
Ah, ha ha ha. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Andrew, but you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
Ehehe. You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Oh no. Is this like gonna get really real all of a sudden? Did you know that? Why did you think I'm late for school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a good reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? Oh no! That's what it feels like. Bro, me too. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me just to not think about her?
Why, Sayori?
Eh?
Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend, because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Andrew. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. This is really depressing. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Oh. You can't follow that up with a ha ha ha. You can't do that. You can't do that to me. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone to be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club. It feels like a spear going through my heart. Okay. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Ahaha! No.
You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, Andrew, there's nothing. Nothing at all. The only way that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Oh, tears streak from Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here, and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. Oh, Pog. Andrew.
Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Andrew. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Andrew, Sayori barely managed to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care.
If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to be changed. I'll make these feelings go away. If there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. Good. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Andrew. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well.
The festival is tomorrow. Yeah.
It's going to be fun, right? Yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah.
Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days,
this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least,
do you want to come along and help out?
It would be fun.
To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right?
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow then, okay?
Alright. I look forward to it.
That, didn't like that one. That was a little too real for me, huh? Yikes. I mean, I haven't played this game before, but I know it gets like crazy at the end. I don't really know how though. So I don't know about this one, boys. I don't know. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri.
Thank goodness.
I'm gonna give this a save real quick. Do you guys know how much, I know, Mark, you had told me, it was like 5 hours. How close, you think I could power through it to the end? How much more is left? I'm just curious. Okay. Okay. Cool. Alright, I'll keep it going. Keep it going for a while then. Cool. Thank goodness.
You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time?
No, I just got here, but I started to get really nervous when no one answered the doorbell.
You always could have texted me. If I'd known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home.
I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it.
Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you.
That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well?
Yeah, pretty much. At least, I hope I got everything right.
I'm sure it will be fine. I take Yuri to my room. Okay. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean.
Ha 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 ha. I cleaned it before you came over, so...
That's very considerate of you to do.
Oh no. No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Oh, I'd be so embarrassed. Oh, man.
Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean.
That would be even more embarrassing. Don't do that. Wait, don't look in there.
That's my secret closet. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. Oh no, what was in there? Was my manga collection? Oh no. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out.
It's fine. It's fine.
I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them.
So, should we get started?
Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements.
Atmospheric enhancements?
You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles.
Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far.
Of course, I wanted to help our guest, take our guest to a faraway place, although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more.
Oh, that's great. It's easy to forget that you're
pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing?
No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually.
Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy.
Yeah, no need to be so anxious.
You can
relax a little.
Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I planned to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you?
Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though?
Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. Oh, no, she's into, essential oils. Oh, yikes. How familiar are you with aromatherapy?
Not familiar at all.
Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes a cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. This is what we've all been waiting for. This is the moment. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to sprout through a small hole on the top.
Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for?
This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right?
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems?
It does sound suitable. Suitable. Yes. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything.
Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon.
What are those for?
Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get?
Yeah, I have it over here.
We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them.
Oh yeah. What will those be used for?
Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper into ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? I would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's
really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri.
Dang. Is that so? Well, I suppose I get a little intense, as you would put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she really enjoys. Here's a marker, Andrew. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons.
Alright.
Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue.
That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy.
Well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away.
What is it?
You're going to think it's weird.
Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know?
If you promise you won't be weirded out.
Yeah, I promise.
Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. Now, I'm looking for a kind of girl who is into knives. Am I right, boys? They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe. Ooh, what am I saying? Up top. Let's go. Please don't think I'm weird for this. Oh, I don't know. I don't even know if she's in the chat still. You're laughing at me.
No, I'm not laughing at you. I'm not. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you.
Suits me.
Yeah, it's kind of intense. Ha 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 ha.
Like you, because she's intense. Guess you're about the circus fire?
Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that.
It is. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Knives, baby. It's all about knives. Would you like to hold it?
Sure, I'll check it out.
Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Oh! Andrew! Why did you do that?
I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all.
It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh, no. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Ah! She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. No. Oh no. Okay, now this. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please. Okay, now this. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up.
Yuri.
That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. Yeah, I would say so. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird, and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yeah. Let's go, Pog Dog. It was very hot.
Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little.
She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from the rest of the afternoon?
Alright, you know what?
This might be a stupid thing to do, but I'll do it anyway. Oh, no. Oh, no. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. That's an awfully hot. Andrew, did you really just do that?
Now we're even.
Hey, you got that right, Chris. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. Yeah, if not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. She goes, You're so weird, Andrew." Yuri giggles shyly.
Huh?
Yuri called me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages?
I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding.
I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. Yikeroonies for that one, dog. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them out side by side. It looks better than I expected, and it will be very effective as a door curtain.
It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri.
Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task?
Yeah, let's do it.
Man, I don't know if it could get any hotter than licking wounds off fingers, baby. Oh man, that's the hot stuff. I think I'm actually good, you know. I don't think I need anything else from her. Where's the exit button? Yeah, I think we're probably good.
Yeah, let's do it. What did you have in mind?
I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets.
Oh, that's right.
One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us?
Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute.
Thank you very much. Oh, and Yuri. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you feel the cup's too much, it will be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate and to catch any paint that drips, then bring it back into my room.
Yuri.
Yes. I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back up her arm.
Nothing. Your face is a little red.
Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom.
Neat. What are you gonna write?
Well, it will be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me.
If you say so.
After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of
reminds me of elementary school.
painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if this feels too childish.
No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know?
Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops spinning for a moment, thinking to herself, for me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. She's just kind of a stay at home, you know, she just kind of stays at home, and she's not like other girls. I mean, what can I say? She's not like other girls. She's a little, dare I say it, quirky though. I just like when I can spend time with one other person, even if it's something simple like reading. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy.
Is that so?
Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things with anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. Yeah, sure. I do
feel the same way.
Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Oh, so embarrassing. Oh no. God.
So sorry.
Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise.
Are you hurt?
No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me.
It's not your fault. Your face.
There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face?
Yeah, I actually accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away.
I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back in front of her. Oh no, the alt art. Oh no. Oh no.
Here.
I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel.
Is something wrong?
It's hot. I just didn't expect it.
Sorry, I didn't want to use the cold water.
Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Oh no. No. Wait.
Huh?
Just for a little longer. Oh, it's hot.
It just feels really nice.
I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books, almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Oh no, guys. Yuri's gentle fingers wraps around my wrist and a tingling sensation through my arm, and suddenly her face seemed to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. Ooh. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out.
It's fine.
The moment is over as soon as it began. As it began. Man. Boys, we were that close. We were that close. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example.
That should do it.
I finish filling the night sky with dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results.
Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the littering now?
Not yet. It needs to dry first.
Oh, that's true. But, won't that take a while?
Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here and then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay?
That's totally fine.
Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do today.
Well,
Ha.
you say that like you're glad it's over.
Oh, sorry. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit?
No, it's not that. It's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done.
I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon.
So you don't have any time left?
I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well.
It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker.
No, it's not your fault at all, and the important thing is that we got everything done, right?
Yeah.
So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Gathering her thoughts, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. Yo, she wanted to chill. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out to the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. Oh, I changed your voice. What have I done?
No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow.
I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait.
I kind of say that without thinking.
About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again, whenever you want. You can come over, or we can go out somewhere. Oh, I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I was trying to say, so...
You're very thoughtful, Andrew. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. Oh! Hey, what's up? I kind of like that about you.
Well?
How am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance to as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Whoa! Sayori.
Huh?
Hi, Andrew. Sayori. Oh no.
Just now, we weren't.
Hehehe. It's okay, Andrew. I just stopped to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Ah, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. It's not my fault. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed. Zoom! She's gone. Zoom! Bye-bye! Clearly embarrassed. Yuri hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye after her.
Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri, and how close you got to her. It makes me, really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Andrew? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Andrew. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. I feel so bad. This sucks. I feel so bad. You wouldn't have to put up with me being this selfish. Monika was right. I should just...
Monika? Monika was right about what?
Sayori, what I said before
is true.
I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is taking it out to be.
It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else.
So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any pain anymore. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Andrew. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Andrew, I like you so much that I want to die. Oh no! That's how I feel. And
That's enough, Sayori.
I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand into my own.
Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me?
Wordlessly, Sayori nods.
Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give to you.
Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. What do I do? What do I do? Oh my god, what do I do? What a disaster. I can't pull the trigger. No, I'm scared she's gonna she's got depression. She's got depression. If I say no, it's gonna be a disaster. I don't know what's gonna happen, dude. Come on. I can't. I don't know I don't know. I'm struggling with this one. I'm struggling with this one, dog. Oh my god, what? Hey, is it Yuri to the end? I'm gonna do something controversial. I think I'm gonna have to do it. I think I'm gonna have to do it. I think I might have to. I like her too. I like Sayori too. I like Sayori too. Oh my gosh. What have I done? What have I done?
You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monika told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now. But please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end.
Hey, Mark, you got a point though, dog.
I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were.
I see. Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Ah ha ha. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? No, I should write a poem about this.
Sayori.
It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember, for being so selfish. So please, don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. No, I am. This is bad. I feel so bad. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just want it to go back the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone else, Andrew. I trust you with anything at all. So, Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Ah! Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori turns over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning and running off.
Sayori.
I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about all of this? There's nothing more I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on her path. She's gone. Oh no. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something else more, or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expect this to be the one where I'll be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I consider going to her house to wake her up, but sorry, that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funny enough, I probably feel the same way about Natsuki, about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monika, I'm sure the event will be great too. Andrew, you're the first one here. Thanks for being so early.
That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now.
Monika's placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. That must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems for performing. There's no music now, and I don't like that. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monika would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you.
Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder.
I say that, but I suddenly remember that Sayori told me yesterday. Suddenly I feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Ah ha ha, you should take a little responsibility for her, Andrew. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know?
Exchange? Monika, you know about that?
Of course I do. I'm the club president after all.
But
I see I'm embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it all so quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right?
Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so...
Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Huh?
Eh?
Monika's being friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out my pamphlets? The pamphlets. They came out really nice.
Yeah, sure.
I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks.
Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously.
Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is... Oh, I'm still in Monika's voice. Is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsumi's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice.
What's this?
I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before.
Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Oh no.
Before I do what I know is best for you, get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving.
Oh, get out of my head, get out of my head.
What is this? After reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Andrew, what's wrong?
Nothing.
This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that,
I changed my mind.
I'm going to get Sayori, so... Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monika calls out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little harder bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simplest gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and that's all I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in.
Sayori?
She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't breathe. I ended up doing this after all, waking her up in her own house. Isn't that something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's, I lock on her door. Sayori, wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. It's kind of a breach of privacy, but she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Oh my gosh! No! Oh no! Oh my gosh! No! Oh no! Oh no! What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. I don't think she's okay. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal. I went to a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I suppressed the urge to vomit just yesterday. I told Sayori I would be there for her. Oh my. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession that has to be what pushed her over the edge. Her agonizing scream still echoes in my ear. Why did I do that when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, gave her what I know she wanted the most out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try. Well. You know, I did do one of these. Yeah, I should probably finish it. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers, but I still couldn't do what she needed from me, and now I can never take it back. Never. That's just the end? I think I hit this, right? Oh, she's gone. Oh, she... Well, I can't read that. I see an annoying girl running towards you for distance, waving your arms like she's telling you. That girl's my neighbor. I'm not gonna read all of this. I'm just... Oh no! Oh no! What's happening? Is that Herobrine in my Doki-Doki Literature Club? Oh no! Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content. This is just the same. This is just the same as the beginning. Clubs. Ah!
Monika?
Oh my goodness. I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right?
Yeah, it has.
Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league, so having her smile at me feels a little...
What did you come in here for anyway?
Okay, supplies. Markers. I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Haha, about that. I actually quit the debate club.
Really? You quit?
Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special about it.
In that case, what club did you say to join?
Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? It kind of spooked me. It sounds kind of dull.
How many members do you have so far?
It's kind of embarrassing. There are only 3 of us so far. I can't do these voices anymore, man. I just gotta get through this plot. I don't know what's going on. Well, I can see that. It's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything, reading, writing poetry. Yeah, I mean, one of my members could even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, I could just say she. Hey, Andrew, by any chance are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? If you could, because I have no reason to refuse. Sold my soul to Monika and her irresistible smile, huh? Oh my gosh, please. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Yuri. Oh no. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Wait, she said there were 3 of them. It's the same, but it's not. It's not the same. Ah, Monika's boyfriend. Am I just gonna play the... Is this gonna... Am I just playing the entire game again? Except it's like all wonked up, like it's... Is it the entire game? Like, is it the entire 5-hour game? Just again? It's not as long. How long is it? How long does it end up being? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. I might have to cut it for tonight then, boys. Man, this is wild. I'm gonna do an alt. Wait. Oh no! Oh no! My save is gone. Oh no! That's unfortunate. That is a that's a pog, boys. That is a pog. Well, this was fun, guys. I'll probably finish this up maybe tomorrow, maybe this coming week. So, wow. I guess my actions have consequences, huh? You know, that's what it looks like to me. Jake. Well, hey guys, thanks for joining me. This was fun. This is really fun. Hopefully I can finish it up. This is a bigger game than I thought it was. I thought it was kind of like a one-off thing. Is there any way for me to go back? I could just go watch it on YouTube, the alternate, once I'm done with it, but to see what would happen if Sayori literally didn't kill herself. I'll watch it after, I think. After I'm finished with it. Don't worry. Yeah, I will. Alright, boys. It's been fun. We'll catch you pretty soon. Finish up Doki-Doki Literature Club.